Alrighty then. I guess I'm as ready as ever. I've got a few new toys to pick out. Hopefully, I won't make a complete ass of myself every time we go to do something. Not the biggest fan of a double hit on the light attack. That's respectable damage though, at least. It's probably not enough stagger there to use against anyone but a group. And I think it's far more important that we very carefully work our way up this area without any incidents, let's say. It's going to be pretty easy for an incident to happen, but we'll try and have it not happen. Because the Crypt Spire just loves its ambushes. That's for sure. I was gonna say, is anyone else gonna get up? Well, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna find your backside and install a new drain in it. Good night, sweet prince. This is probably okay as long as I use the dodge attack. I don't really want antibody generation on, but it is leveling it up, so that's why I'm keeping it for the moment. I feel like I'm missing... Oh wait, no, I'm not missing anything, I just... Well, maybe I am. Oh, that's right. I guess I was supposed to have Elemental Wall on as well to level that up. Well, hang on. I'll just slap that on. Because it's a good feeling to get things sorted. Yeah, it's very hard to find a sub-weapon in this game. Or at least one that's worth the doings. And this is one of those things I dislike. Partly because it's easy to fall off in this area. Just in general. I was like, are you actually gonna come or not? There we go. Bravery is rewarded. I prefer the moveset from the Bartishes, I guess. But there aren't that many of them. There's the lost one. I'll mess with it later, if I'm gonna mess with it. First things first, let's just pull this lever, just in case the worst happens. I really just wanna... I mean, the thing that this weapon gives you is when you do a charged attack, you get a buff that gives you something like Iron Will, I think. Just passively, which is nice. I took a hit there and I didn't really get that hurt by it. Although that's probably more due to this than anything. I remember having to run past those guys and get up this ladder a lot. For reasons that might become apparent rather quickly. The next area is quite a pain for one reason or another. I believe the main problem is this guy. Although I certainly put quite a dent in him just now. Let's see if I can get him to come over. Yes! Okay. That wasn't too bad. This guy gonna pick a fight or not? Sort of. Now then, can I... Oh! This guy's having a go. Oh! I'm caught in his fleshy underbelly. Well, hopefully some of these awakes will help. Because there is one ability I needed just a few more for. Because sometimes I don't want to equip the whole blood code and go through the entire list of abilities. Because you don't need all of them. Most of the time. Now... Oh dear. Someone's coming. I need you dead. Okay. You missed me. That's enough out of you, thank you. Ah, thank God they're weak to ice. Let's just put it that way. I would still like to get blood or fire barrage, but they really have squirreled it away pretty late in the game. I might be able to get blood barrage before I get to the latest nickname I saw for them was Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Although I think that's the wrong way around. Be Shark Girl and Lava Boy, I guess. If we were doing this properly. And we are nothing if not doing this properly. Oh, hang on. Thought you were dead. Yeah. I think I can get all these monkeys off the walls before anything happens. Because the first thing the guy in the middle of the room is going to do is get up and scream about... Oh. No, he came down himself before the guy woke up. That's an interesting thing to have happen. Nope. Denied. Yep, not even a chance. Yeah, there's a way out, and there's a way forward. But which one is the one I want? Also, did I think I used it. Yeah, I did. I don't know why I suddenly had a tinge of paranoia that I'd forgotten to use an important item. Well, this looks ominous, but I think it's safe.
I guess that's an order. All right, are you
No.
ready, squad?
I forgot that one is a completely separate blood code. I am looking for the rest of Mirasame's vestiges, though. Because I think I would at least like Swift Destruction as an option. Because Swift Destruction is one of the few passive gifts that raises the damage of all other gifts and abilities. And is therefore quite attractive. I'm just wondering what and where various shortcuts and stuff are going to be located. I do not remember the crypt spire very well at all. Oh, yeah, figured. Oh, it's a bit risky, but certainly a lot better than the first time I came through this place. Ah, Misty Ruins. That's good. That means I might get a scout vestige, which means I might finally get the blood barrage. Maybe. Camouflage, eh? It feels weird when the game seems to be telling me that I should be sneaking around past various enemies. I guess the NPC companions do that too. They're like, oh, don't want to fight that guy. Which is like, well, no, I do. It's the kind of game it is. You fight everybody, you find all the secrets. More to the point, if I have an NPC companion, why should this be difficult at all? And the answer is going to be more or less because freaking Lost invasions are terrible. I'm going to ignore that guy for the moment. Because I'm pretty certain if I go a bit further up ahead, I will get more permanent progress. There'll be a ladder or something that I can drop down, which means I won't have to go all the way through the level to get back here when I inevitably get my ass kicked. Because let's not fool ourselves, an ass kicking is very much incoming. That was fairly horrible. Okay, there's my ladder. No fuss, no bus. Now for my next trick. How's my dark rating? It's not good. Better stick to the light attacks then. And with this, I can very much move very quickly. I'm going to be a bit reliant on my Ichor. But hopefully... I mean, really, this should be my sub-weapon, just because at least then I get a mobility difference going. So, regular roll, and then fast pass roll.
I guess you're not Mito, that bastard Mito. Why would he? It's like he enjoyed hearing. Wait.
Okay, here's the... The way this usually works is you typically do get... Oh, crap. This will give me a chance to get some of my Ichor back while I attempt to get my defenses sorted again. The main point is you want to actually get rid of the small ones very quickly if you can. Oh dear, I made a mistake. Thankfully this guy's not very smart. Let's get some ammo back here. Geez, 60 Ichor max, that's a... That's a pretty neat ton of, oh! I could really do without some close calls here, thank you. tempting as it is to blast him, these guys are so easy to deal with that I may as well just use them as ammunition still. Now it's definitely time to just keep blasting away. Crap. Where is he? Oh crap. Oh, no!
I'm really sorry.
I didn't think he'd be able to close the distance. It's annoying because it's ordinarily an enemy I don't have a problem with. Not any substantial problem, anyway. But for some reason, when you're under the pressure of a Lost invasion...
Wait.
I'm gonna have to count the waves, too, because I think there's one more than I think there is. There's at least 4 waves of these guys before Double Fat and Slim turn up. Yep. Yeah, fighting an enemy you normally don't have much trouble with in a unique context can just be rather harrowing. If you want to do this, I'll... Kind of lucky that guy didn't catch up and hit me from behind, actually. Yeah, so it's like 640 with a 1-2 swing combo. I almost did 601 swing with Road to Glory on. That's pretty good. Swift Destruction's really good though because it increases every kind of damage, not just a specific type. Generally what you can expect from, you know what, I'm just going to put every buff on, why not? I don't even need Elemental Wall. I'll put it on anyway. Because I'm OP that way. I think there should be one more after this. Yeah. I feel like I'm doing almost double damage with Road to Glory on. Yeah. I see some thralls. And you sure aren't going to do anything to me. Oh, there's my antibody generation. I guess I'll take that off next time I get a chance. That's a nice buff. I like it. Imagine if I was using a real weapon. Problem, of course, is going to be I'm going to be immediately destroyed by whatever happens to want to fight me first here. Damn it. Ooh. Oh crap. What the hell? We'll just keep spamming. Hope it works. Oh jeez. I can't be too proud of myself there, but that's certainly one way to do it. I hate those.
You've got some skills. You pulled me out of the jaws of death. I owe you.
Can I have your armor?
But we're not in the clear yet.
I would have liked that all game, to be honest. It's pretty cool armor.
It's safe to say Mito will attack them. That gate is the only way to... We can't let Mito...
Okay.
It's a shame. I'm sorry to keeping Mito, so leave...
I felt compelled to do it, but the reward isn't even remotely worth it, is it? Also, which way? I'm going this way. That's right. Very good. Yeah, one of the reasons I don't like the Crypt Spire in general is just... fighting groups of enemies is a theme here. Why fight one enemy when you can fight 3? Or 5? Or 8? Whatever the maximum ambush amount happens to be. I think 5 is a pretty typical max, but... what can I say? I have lots of misgivings about this place. And you just know some arsehole's walking around the corner, so... where are you? There you are. With that ridiculous hammer. Oh. This is one of the problems with making an enemy that's slightly too big for the actual camera to appreciate. How am I supposed to track those swings when the hammer is all the way above my screen? Not even ultra wide will fix that problem. Yeah, does anyone wanna... No? Seems like the sort of thing where somebody might want to jump in and go, surprise! But I guess not. Oh, there's a silver garb. I originally thought that was the same as the noble silver, but then I realized, wait, hang on. I have them confused. Oh, of course, this is one of those extra fun parts of the game. I can't do this with that. There we go. It's like I kind of need Frostspike just to start the festivities. Oh. Spacing issues, as one has. Now the other two are bayonets, I think. Question is, can I... okay. I've locked onto Bad Man. And he's out. Now I might just chew under some ichor. Thought I might need it, but it looks like I'm going to be okay. Oh, don't shoot me. I meant to use Frostspike, but I ended up throwing frickin' Frost Barrage instead. And Frost Barrage is garbage at range. Unless you're firing it at a group of enemies. Though I initially didn't think that would be very good at that either, but after using it a while, I've discovered that it's actually really good crowd control. I actually can fight some of the Lost Invasions with a build like this. Whereas in a lot of other cases I would just say, kill me now. It's not so much a challenge at that point as it's akin to running around the entirety of a Dark Souls area, aggroing every single enemy and then trying to fight all of them at once. think there is like another shortcut pretty soon, but I recall this area is not terribly bad to just get done. Just need to calmly de-infest the place. It's not too hard. This guy is also the one that drops the other type of Zweihander. There was some confusion as to how to get the Zweihander that this guy drops, but I have seen a video of it actually dropping off this guy, so that is pretty proof perfect as far as I'm concerned. Unless someone went to an awful lot of trouble to fake this guy dropping a weapon that he doesn't. That would be dumb. The Mistal route is probably not worth it, because I brought like 100 revivifiers, or vivifiers I should say, because I have too much haze. I have 500,000 haze just sitting there, and I don't need it. And you could say it's because I'm level 1ing the whole thing, but this is hardly the only time that happened. Dead bodies everywhere. Making me nervous.
What you do to Captain?
Then ka-smack, ka-smack. Ka-whack, ka-whack. Not really sure why they needed to put a lever with a door here. Does not seem particularly useful. Normally you would only put levers with doors in front of places with enemies to fight, because... Hang on. Are there any monkeys? Oh, I know that move from somebody. At least I got the key. Mm-hmm. I do not like any of this. Oh, someone has a bayonet. Now someone is dead. I guess that's the rub with this room. 2 bayonet enemies and 1 halberd. Because I'd hate to fight 3 of these guys in melee at the same time, that's for sure. And if you had an NPC and you were leveled up, that wouldn't be that undoable. Not at all. You wouldn't have to resort to the cheap tactics I just used. Now, there is an elevator. But I feel like... Oh, hang on. Hang on. The elevator is the shortcut. I almost got tricked. I thought this is one of the up elevators, but it's a down elevator. Let's see.
Greetings. My name is Gigacorona, and I will be your new captain.
There we go.
Pleasure to meet all of you.
Now, where's that ladder? Where's that government-built ladder? Oh, good. It's one of the few shortcuts in the game that I never spotted before I actually discovered it from the top. You can usually tell when a shortcut is nigh, but that one I just wasn't looking for the ladder, and I end up missing it every time. Now, if I need it, it'll be down there. Now, I remember when I did this the first time, I actually got someone sneak up on me when I went in this direction. I fell afoul of a patrolling enemy and another enemy being just in the room, I think. So it might be best just to wait for him to go the other way. Well, there's an enemy. And to be honest, fighting anybody and a Black Knight at the same time is already too much, so... it would be best. Got your butt. Nice. It does feel a little bit like I'm using the pyromancy glove, but it's okay. That's certainly what I did do when I did a level 1 run of Dark Souls 1. I have used the shit out of the pyromancy glove, because it's just what you did. There's a difference between just achieving a level 1 run and actually displaying some skill at the game. They're surprisingly not always the same thing. You think you need a certain minimum amount of skill to do a level 1 Dark Souls run, but in most cases you don't. It's largely the same game as it would be when you're playing it normally, just you can't get hit quite as much. Okay, magic pixels are annoying and you need to stop. Because you don't really suffer any depreciable reduction in attack when you don't level up in these games. Unless you're playing Neo, probably. In which case you suffer a terrible reduction in attack, probably. I'm trying to remember how their system worked in that game. All I know is there are some playthroughs in that game that wouldn't work. Because it definitely has its own formula. I did kind of want to do like a mage build in that game, like no weapons, just bare-fisted martial arts and omnio magic, basically, or ninjutsu. Just a pure version of that. Now, this looks bloody awful. But I can't tell what is going to come to life exactly. You can tell something is going to come to life. I can see the monkeys. Oh. I think I hit a corpse. I mean, all I can do in these situations is just try and defuse the trap. Oh wait, there's a frickin' remnant thing there too. My memory is that the first time I tried this, I went to grab the vestige, and the whole thing went to shit on me. Okay. The other guy didn't wake up. Excellent. Oh, Black Halberd too. I might actually be into that. It's not going to be upgraded, of course, and it's going to be super heavy, I imagine. Although, the Boomerang is actually more heavy. Oh, it's actually it's a dex weapon. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be a heavy strength halberd. So much for my knowledge.
We're running into more of them now. The queen's gotta be close.
Oh, well, that should be fine. Do I need to use the key here? Or not? Where do I use my Argent Wolf key? It's the kind of area where I feel like I could be missing something that I have to drop down to. But I don't know about that yet. I wonder if that guy could be drop as a white-hander as well. He certainly is armed with one. But nobody ever said anything about that. I mean, yeah, where did my Argent Wolf key get used? Oh dear, I'm already here, aren't I? I was kind of hoping to live in bliss for a while longer. Sushi tacos. I'll give that to Coco, probably. Because everyone likes receiving years-old expired food. If it's in a packet, I understand, but just a random sushi taco? Seems almost cruel. Anything inside these Havok's-inspired physics engine boxes? Or nay? Ugh, I have quite a problem ahead of me now. This will be trouble. I wonder what the best way to go about this will be. I will be back soon. I'm going to clean up a little bit and get ready for the fight. Alright, I don't even want to think about how many attempts this is going to take. So I'll just give it a try at first. And we'll see how it goes. This is probably the boss I did the most on my previous runs. So maybe my muscle memory will kick in and it won't be as bad as I think. More likely I will be one-shot by the very first thing that happens. In which case I'll probably have to switch over to Yakumo's Blood Code just to keep in the fight for a while. Because I don't think... Like, I certainly don't think I could no-hit this. Something's gonna hit me. I just have to make sure it's not the thing that will just instantly murder me. I remember being one-shot in this fight when I had 2,000 health. So, yeah, I can certainly see myself being one-shot by other things. Come on, Mito.
Mito!
Honestly, I don't know how hard Mito's gonna be. I don't remember him being that bad, but...
You know I'd love to stay.
There's probably a few little problems.
But I'm afraid I'm on a tight schedule.
I think Yakumo's Blood Code will be very handy for Skull King, though. Now I think about it.
What the?
This music gives me,
How
like,
were they?
the heebie-jeebies now.
That I so generously prepared for you.
All of the lost here. They were your experiments?
You're insane.
Ah, the main course has just arrived. Bon
Fuck you, Mito. Come back and fight me, because I don't want to fight these two. Well, let's do what we can, I guess. How do I normally start this? Oh god, it's been so long. Oh crap. Yeah, it has been quite a while. Oh crap. That went right through the shield, didn't it? Even if it didn't, like, keeping the shield up while frickin' fire is happening is gonna be tough. I probably won't include most of these in the finished product, because a lot of these are just gonna be flubs, to put it mildly. We'll see if I can start getting anywhere though. Nope. Okay, at least the first slash didn't kill me. This is going to be weird rough. Well, anyway, I was basically several hours doing this particular fight, so you're not going to hear much audio from me during most of this clip, but this will be my successful run, just to spoil the fun and anticipation of me losing once again. Yeah, you know, about a couple hours in, I started listening to freaking podcasts and whatnot, and not really caring about the audio in this fight anymore, because it was all muscle memory and persistence. Until I finally got something lucky enough that I sort of just pulled it off. So yeah, enjoy this, because it's going to be a while. I'll just plug my microphone in to declare that I finally did it. Ugh.